Hey everyone, it is Miss Dominique and we are at it again. This week I decided to switch it up on you guys just a little bit. So last time we met, we talked about self-worth and I had a chance to mention my all-time favorite, Beyonce. So today I decided, instead of going to Pinterest and getting a quote, that I would pull some quotes from lyrics of one of Beyonce's songs. And it's gonna kind of tie hand in hand about what we talked about last week with our self-worth. So here goes. This song is called Pretty Hurts, and the quote / lyrics goes as follows. Pretty hurts. Shine the light on whatever is worse. Perfection is the disease of a nation. Pretty hurts. We shine the light on whatever's worse. Trying to fix something, but you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs a surgery. I love that whole album of Beyonce, and this is the very first song on the album, and I think that it gets probably the least amount of attention. I think Drunken Love was probably one of everyone's favorite, or Flawless, and although those songs are cool and they're catchy, I think a lot of times we don't get a chance to dive deep into some of the lyrics of some other songs that could be so powerful. I think that this being the first song on that album was so profound because it had such a message, and I wish that more people could have spoken out about this particular song. But the first part of the lyrics says, "We shine the light on whatever's worse." So I think that when we talk about self-worth, I think that a lot of times we do use other people's acceptance of us to determine our own self-worth. But if we don't have enough self-worth about ourselves, what we do is we shine the light on something that may be worse from somebody else. We are oftentimes trying to break people apart or knock people down so that we can continue to build ourselves up. And I just think that that's the wrong way to build your self-worth. I think that we need to try as a society to help build each other up instead of always trying to attack other people to make ourselves look great. The next part of it says, perfection is the disease of a nation. So if you've ever had a chance to watch the video, and if you haven't, it's a kind of like a pageant. And you've got girls on there who are fighting to win this pageant, and it shows that you have to have these perfect teeth, and you have someone in a bathroom stall who's vomiting because they want to be thin. You've got these girls with this long hair and they're curling their hair, and it's this idea of perfection that society has created for us, and I think that it's definitely helped to hurt especially our young women, their self-esteem and their self-worth. There is no one way of perfection. People like people for all different types of reasons, whether you have long hair, short hair, kinky hair, curly hair, wavy hair, no hair. I have a friend of mine, Heather, and she has this shortcut and it just looks amazing on her. So you have someone like Beyonce whose hair is always long, or Kim K, but then you have an Amber Rose who is just as beautiful and her hair is cut short. So I think it's just about finding your own identity and determining what is great for you. There is no one thing that is perfect. A girl who is skinny is beautiful. A girl who has curves is just as beautiful. So it's about finding your own identity and accepting who you are and not striving to be perfect as society has deemed perfection, okay? As we go on, it says, pretty hurts. We shine light on whatever's worth. We're trying to fix something, but you can't fix what you can't see. It's the soul that needs a surgery. So if we weren't so busy trying to break each other down, if we spent more time fixing what you can't see on the outside. Stop trying to fix your hair just perfect. Stop trying to, not saying that working out is not good and being healthy is not good, but stop trying to work yourself out to death because you're trying to be perfect for someone else or according to society's standards. But if we were to fix what's on the inside of us, if we were to fix our soul first, we would be better as a whole, as a society, as a nation. We would want to help other people. We would want to build people up in a positive way and not always try to tear other people down. So I just challenge you. Of course, that is my word. So I am challenging you guys this week, today, find a way that you can fix something within yourself, because we all have things that we need to fix within our own selves, me included. So as I am speaking to you guys and I am encouraging you, please believe that I'm taking heed to my own words. So even though I think I'm a great person and I think I have a great soul and I love people, that doesn't mean that I'm perfect. And there are so many things that I need to work on myself as an individual, as a mother. So I challenge all of us to dig deep. Find one thing that we want to work on about ourselves. Find one thing that we want to change about our soul, healing our soul, so that we can love others and treat people how we want to be treated. That's the golden rule. I tell my son that all the time. Son, you have to treat people how you want other people to treat you. You can't go and talk about your friend one minute and then you come in the house crying when your friend is talking about you. It just doesn't work that way. So we get upset. I get kids all the time at work who want to come run to me and say, well, Miss Dominique, it's not fair, and they're crying and so-and-so talked about me, or I was being bullied on social media, but just last week you were talking about somebody else. So we want to treat people how we want to be treated. We want to try to fix ourselves in the eyes of perfection, but on the inside, coming out. If you are a beautiful person on the inside, I absolutely guarantee you that will exude on the outside of you, from the crown of your head to the bottom of your feet, if you just take the time to be a good person and fix yourself on the inside. So shout out to Beyonce for such a beautiful song and helping us to see that we're striving for something that society wants us to have, but what we need to do is try to fix what's on the inside of us first. So with that, I am going to tell you guys to have a great rest of the day. I will see you next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.